Okay, so looks good there. Let's see. So our modem or router, whatever it is, our home internet went out Saturday night, and I called AT&T, and they are shipping us a new a new one box, whatever it is, the thing all the wires go into, and then the good internet comes out. But today we're without, so I'm on my hotspot. I'm a little nervous that it might not be strong enough to do everything that we want to do. So I'm not gonna dilly dally, which maybe that's a good thing anyway. So, welcome. I am Michelle Salcho. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Middle Tennessee, and I have y'all are gonna think I've lost my mind, and I might have. It's possible, but anyway, I we're gonna make some Christmas cards today. Normally, I've already started my Christmas card class by now, and I'm missing it. And I saw something today, and it made me think of something, and I just decided we're gonna run with it. So don't see anybody online just yet, but then I was really hesitant to really advertise that I was here today because I didn't know how the internet would do. So as you jump on, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support for helping my small business. I would love it if you would like my video, share my video. If you'd like to know how to purchase some of the products, please let me know. I'll be glad to help you with that. I would be most appreciative to help you with that. I, darn, since I'm showing you Christmas projects today, not everything is going to be available right now. Some of this will be available in June, some of it will be available in September. The paper I'm going to be using, the designer series paper, is not going to be available. It has retired, but there'll be new paper coming up real soon that we'll get to use. I do have something else here that I think we'll play with too, because it's right here. I can see it. So it's not Christmas, and it is current, and it's retiring. So we should probably give it some love also. Okay, so I'm going to switch the camera down. I think that's the easiest way. Well, maybe not yet. So let me tell you how the story started. Rhonda Wade is a friend of mine, and she's a demonstrator in Michigan. She shared a card last week that stood up by itself, and it was really cool. And I thought, oh gosh, you remember the card that Linda sent at Christmas? It was kind of like that. It's really cool. So Linda's card's still on my mantle, which goes to show you how special this kind of fold is, right? Because it's been there, but it kind of folds. It's like this, right? So now that I've seen Rhonda's card, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a half a sheet of cardstock. And then it's just scored and cut very cleverly to give it this extra stability in standing and this really cool dimension. I mean, how cool is this? Can you guys see? I mean, she has, I can't figure out how to show it. So she's got some trees here, and a tree and a house in the middle, and a house and a tree in the back too. Of course, this one's trying to fall over, trying to get cut off the top. But so love this card by my friend Linda, and so I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this one too. But I am gonna show you Rhonda's card today, and we're gonna make a variation of it. I think we're gonna make 3. But we'll just have to see how the internet holds. And so far, so good. I'm going to switch the camera down and give you a chance to see what I have here. Okay. And then I'll pop me over there in the corner. And yeah, that's my cord. I'm going to drop this down a little bit, which means, yep, it'll be blocking my face, but that's okay. Sorry. I want you to be able to see. And okay, so let me scoot this over because I'm not really sure how much of my face is blocking. Okay, so this project starts with a half a sheet of cardstock. So it's 4 1/4 by 11. And then we're going to score it at 6.5. Okay, so that score goes all the way across. And then the other score lines and cut lines are only partial. All right, so let's do this with the Bonanza Buddies that I have right here. Let's see if I've got enough. I have a piece of black. I don't want black though. That's not big enough. Well, I don't have, we could do black, but I just don't, black is not quite fun enough. Let me grab a piece of, all right, and what do I have? Will this work? You know what? I think this one will work fine. Okay. It's a, yeah, I think that's terracotta tile. Okay, so we'll start with this one. And let's pull out some paper to go on it. So we'll want a piece, it's about 6 by 6. And that one's really fun. Oops, sorry, just jiggled the camera all up. Or the balloons. The balloons might be fun. My favorite is the little koala bear. Okay. The only thing, I pulled this out, and I think it'll be enough because, all right, let's see. So we'll go ahead and cut the DSP first. So we're going to need 2 pieces that go right here, and they're going to be 7/8 by 4 3/8. We're going to cut 2 of those, and I'm going to want the balloons. Got to pay attention to my pattern. Okay, and then so 7/8. I got plenty down here. Okay, so here's 7/8. And I said 4 3/8. So that's just under half. So there's one piece. And then there's the second. I'm still not seeing anybody here. Okay, and then this one is going to be 2 1/8 by 4 3/8. So we'll go ahead and cut the 4 3/8, and then okay, 2 1/8 it is. Okay, all right, so that's that. Now, all right, so my first thing to do is to score at 6.5. All right, so 6.5 and 5.5 is 11. So 5.5 is easier. So I'm going to score. Now 5.5 is going to be halfway. Hold on. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. Good thing I checked. Yes, that would make more sense. Okay, so 4.5. Okay, so I'm going to score that with my trimmer here. And then, okay, so this is my 6.5. So I want to be working on this side. So at 1 inch, and it's easier to go this way. So at 1 inch, I'm going to come in to 3 1/4. pick it up and then come in to 1 inch. Okay, I don't know if you can really see. Trying to make that real prominent. I love this score because it has these great little notches on each side to show you side to side where your blade is. Okay, so that's the first one. Now we're going to do the same thing at the 2 inch mark. Okay, so I've just moved my notch over so that it's sitting on 1 inch so that I can see. I want to make sure I'm getting a good score. And then on this side, and I hope I'm not sticking all my head in here. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now if we're looking at this, we have this score mark, and we have this one and this one and this one and this one. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is actually cut from this score mark up to that one. Well, that seems really far away, doesn't it? If that's the case, so we're going to cut slits. All right, so here's my cutting blade. Okay, so I'm going to put it at the inch. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. Okay, hold on. So I'm 1 inch over, so that's where that ends. And I'm going to go all the way to my scoring line at 6. And it was at 6, right? Oh, you know what? It's supposed to be 6 1/2. I hope I got that right. Okay. Well, you know what? It's the first time. Okay, then this one, same thing. I'm going to start it at that scoring line, go all the way up. All right, and then I need to score between these two at 1 inch. So if I take this score line to the 1 inch mark, which is right there, there's my scoring blade. And then at so basically I'm just going to score between those. Okay. And that was not a real strong score. Let's try that again. So that there. Okay. All right, so let's see if our pieces fit. And this one should go, oh, this should go here. Okay, so that looks right. And then these go here. So far so good. What do you know? Okay. Okay, so let's glue these down. Still nobody on with me. I hope I'm really on. This is a really cute card. Okay. The presents would be super cute too. All right. I tell you, it's a little tricky to burnish that score line. So I will get an email out as soon as I can, internet dependent, about some upcoming events. All right, I have bingo coming up. We have our retreat coming up. All right, this one, I didn't measure this guy. Okay. It's time for the May card classes. All right, so we'll make this one 7/8 by 4 1/8. So 7/8 by 4 1/8. 7/8 by 4 1/8. And that is shimmery white, not real white. Oh, so close. All these little scraps down here. You look close to the right. So 4 1/8. And then need to take out the smallest smidge. All right. So let's see, what should we stamp on it? This is from Bonanza Buddies, or something like that. Where are you? Okay, let's celebrate you. That looks like a good little saying. I do have a block. Okay, here's a block and some black. Uh-oh. All right, we'll do this in the center on this one. Okay, that's not real good and I can't turn it over. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with it. Put that down right there. Okay, so now we've folded it on that big score line, and then we need this to come up like this. So now we can burnish this better. Oh my goodness, how cute. Oh. So there it is. You can see how it makes its little stand. Then we need okay. I guess I buried all my white scraps. I did. They're all down here. Okay. Here's Here's some white. So let's punch a white circle. So we'll do a 2-inch punch in white. And then I'm going to do a starburst. If you have taken a look at the retiring list, there are a lot of punches that are retiring. This starburst one is one that's retiring, and it's one of my favorites. And I'm not sure how many of the others are retiring, but I'm very sad to see this. So I'm going to do so I've got a white 2-inch circle, a terracotta tile 2 1/4-inch circle, and then I want a sparkle of some sort for come on, where are you? No, can't find any. I think that's enough. Okay, couldn't find my gold. I don't think the gold is going to be a big enough piece. Oh, so close. All right, so we'll do this one. Sparkle paper. Glimmer paper is going away also. That makes me very sad. I like a little bling. I like a little sparkle. All right, so this will layer up like this. All right, so let's stamp. Do need the stamps in order to stamp this. Let's stamp happy birthday. So rearrange the office a little bit. You might see me a little discombobulated. I don't know exactly where everything is, or I'm reaching the wrong way. Muscle memory has me going a different direction. So I'm going to stamp this. Actually, I'm going to stamp it kind of over to the left in black, and then my goal will then be to add that little koala see how that would work. So happy birthday. So I'm going to stamp him on top in Smoky Slate. I'm just trying to position him so his little face is not in the letters. He will lighten up as he dries. If I had embossed that black, that might have been a better move. Oops, I just put that away and I'm going to move it. His face. That's the first one. We're trying. It's trial and error. We don't learn unless we try. I can't get to my blocks. There's the one I need. Okay. And his little face. So this little set is retiring. I'm so sad. I have loved it, loved it, loved it. In fact, I still have one extra class that we did, the birthday buddies. It was February. Okay. So let's put this together and then we'll move on and try some Christmas with this style. Birthday buddies. There. Okay, so when you're sticking to glimmer paper, remember your snail adhesive is not enough, not strong enough. You need more. I'm going to be so upset if this is not broadcasting. I will take a photo of my little layout here on my grid paper to share with you. And I'll put some dimensionals on this. So have you had a chance to look at the retiring list? I have not spent enough time with it. Kind of sad. I know there was a great deal on that punch box kit. I hope that you had a chance to take advantage of it because it was a great price, a great bargain, and really darling projects with it. All right, so let's tie a bow. And did y'all notice I tied a bow. I didn't do a cheater bow. I did an actual bow. Okay, well he may need some. That one might need a little work. Let's see if we can't try that again. So there. Why are you so determined? Okay. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. What do you think? I think that's just precious. And then you need to add a 4 by 4 3/8 piece back here. All right. Cute. That is so cute. And it would easily stay in place. Yeah, I'm going to need to make some of those. I got a request to make some graduation cards, so I think I might have to use this style for those, because those are kind of cards that you do keep out for a little while, right? So, okay, so that's that. Let's see if we can do a Christmas version of this. And I'm just going to jump back over to Facebook because I am a little concerned that I'm not seeing anybody yet. All right, it looks like no, I'm still live. Okay, I'm still going. You guys are just busy out doing other things. All right, Christmas. So I brought out the moose punch and the tree punch. And I brought the Perfectly Plaid set and the Merry Moose set. So both of these will be in the annual catalog. I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure. So let's see what we have. I think, let's do the plaid first. I'm thinking that I still have some. Yes, I do. Okay, so I still have some Designer Series paper right here. And we'll just grab what do we have? If I don't do the envelope, we can do these probably. And I brought Real Red, and this is definitely Cherry Cobbler. I brought a Night of Navy also. Is that one too much? There we go. Let's do that. All right. So, the first Christmas card for 2020. Woo! I am gonna get a piece of Night of Navy, I think. All right, so remember the first cut is 4 1/4 by 11, so it's half a piece of cardstock. So you get 2 out of every piece. Okay, so there's that, and then we're going to score at 4 1/2, which will give us one side that is 4 1/2 and one side that is 6 1/2. All right, 4 1/2, 6 1/2 is 11. All right, so there's that one. Then we come down to the inch. So here's my inch, right? So I've got an inch marking on my surface, and I have the markings along here, which is awesome. So, oh, this dark surface is a little difficult to see. All right, so here is 3 1/4. So I'm going to make a good score there, and then find the 1, go back. Okay, so there's the 1, 3 1/4. Now I'm going to drag those 2 score lines up to the inch right here. So I have this line right here, this is an inch, and now repeat. So I'll find the 3 1/4. I'm going to score it this way. I think my friend Pam is really going to like this card. She likes fun folds and 3D projects. Okay, so there's those 2. Then we consult. The next thing is to cut the slits. So I'm going to bring it down here. Let me move this so you guys can see. So I've got this at an inch. I'm going to bring my blade to I guess it's because, all right, do it this way. Okay, so bring my cutting, so I've got this edge at an inch, and I'm going to bring my cutting blade to that inch score line. Oops, jump the tracks. Okay, word to the wise, working with dark colors is amazing, but a little tricky to see. Okay, so I'm going to bring that all the way up to my score line at 6 1/2. All right, then I'm going to repeat that for this one. So I'm going to put this edge at the inch on this side, take my blade to the inch, and then bring that all the way up to my 6 1/2. Then the other thing I need to do is to score between the slit marks. So have that at an inch. Here's my scoring blade, and I'll bring that to 3 1/4 and take that over to 1, get a really good score. Okay, All right. So now I'm going to put the Designer Series paper on. Oh, so I'm going to need to cut it. All right. So we need 2 pieces at 7/8. So there's 1. And I could get real fancy and have my plaids all, oh, they won't line up though unless I cut. Okay, that's going to require math that I'm not ready to do. So those two are 7/8, and then this one needs to be 2 1/8. Okay, so 2 1/8. That piece is left over for the flap of the envelope. Okay, so this one gets to be 4 3/8, so not quite 4 1/2. And then these two, same thing. Not quite. Now, have I told you before what this washi tape is? Why I have it on here? I put washi tape over the metric measurements because they were interfering. I was having a hard time seeing them. Seeing around them, I guess, is better. Okay. So these guys go here, and then this one goes here. I don't know if it matters. The plaids are not going to line up, and that's okay because they're going to be covered a bit. Where is it? Okay. All right, so I've shared this video over to my other group. So they called today to make an orthodontist appointment for our son. So it sounds like some of the restrictions are relaxing a bit, which, you know, I don't know, makes me a little nervous, but he's definitely overdue for the orthodontist. I'm overdue for the dentist and the eye doctor. So I don't know. I think May classes for me will still probably be online, which means my buy one get one free will also be online. Bingo and cards is going to be May 15th. That's going to be so much fun, guys. And prizes are from the new catalog. So don't miss out. $25. Prizes. We play 6 games of bingo. We'll make 4 cards. And it's going to be so fun. So we'll do a Zoom so that everybody can participate. Okay, so here's this part. Still going to need that piece that is 7/8 by 4 3/8. At least I think that's the right measurement. Let's see. Oh, I think it needs to only be 4 1/8. Right? Ah, yes, which, you know, I should have known. Okay. So there's that. And then out of the, so let's see how we want to do this. So I have this, And I have the punch. So I think I shall stamp and punch. Let's do the plaid. And we'll do shaded spruce. Y'all have seen the new colors. They're going to be so awesome. So 5 new colors. I can't wait. But it's also so hard to say goodbye to some of our friends. But my pad has a lot of ink on it. So I'll punch this out. And then let's do so we'll do kind of the same thing though. We'll do a 2-inch white and we'll put dimensionals on that. And then a 2 1/4, I think spruce. And then need the Starburst, and it really needs to be gold. Okay, let's just grab the gold foil since I can't find the gold glimmer. All right. Okay, still shiny, shiny stuff, shiny stuff. And so, I mean, this is one of my favorite ways to stack a greeting. Oh, what will I do? What will I do? I know there's some very talented demonstrators that will show me new ways. All is not lost. And then the greeting here, I don't have a ton of space there. So maybe we'll do, may this special season be wrapped in love and joy. And we'll stamp that in spruce as well. Maybe everybody's outside enjoying this beautiful day. That's okay. There is a replay. Okay, let's do dimensionals for the tree. And then I'll glue this one right here. And then dimensionals on the back of this. And then you'd add a white piece on the back. That would be 4 1/8 by 4. And we need some ribbon. And there's all the Christmas ribbon is put away, except for, you know, this gold is from the Christmas Rose suite. So let's do it. I'm challenged by this that a cheater bow works best. I mean, a cheater bow is not best. An actual bow. Whoops. Okay, should have got my ribbon scissors. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the exercise in bow tying was so funny. I was watching Rhonda's video and she talked about, you know, that was not a bow tyer until she started working with Erica Serwin. And Erica puts bows on everything, and she does. Okay. Take one, right? I get multiple tries. That was a message from my friend Joyce. Okay, you go down there. I told you to come down here. Okay, I got some work to do in the bow making variety. Because this does not want to. Okay, that works. So, and we could add some little gold, gems there, some little metallic. Would be pretty. This is very cool. I'm so excited. So let's look for more of this style in upcoming classes. Let me move this so you can see the measurements. So 4 1/4 by 11, score at 6 1/2, score 1 inch to 1 inch, 2 inches to 1 inch, 4 1/4 to 3 1/4 at the 1, and then the same. So really pretty easy, and just super cool. I'll switch back to me so that I can hold them up maybe. So, I mean, isn't this the coolest thing? So it stands up really well. And the birthday buddies. I love them. I hope you guys do too. Thanks so much for being here, for your business, for sharing, liking my videos. That helps me grow. And as a small business, that's very important. This is the next style. I'm going to do something like this. I think maybe with the mountains. Do you know the stamp set I'm talking about? This one, Mountain Air. So I can see doing something like that with this maybe. So everybody have a great Monday evening. Thanks for, I hope my internet has been okay. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.